What's one thing that you can do to lower your stress levels, decrease anxiety, reduce fatigue, and decrease your blood pressure? Breathe. Hi, I'm Dr. Crockett, and this is Dr. Sanders with Zeal Integrated Health. And today we're going to talk about breathing. Doesn't sound like a real exciting topic,
No, it doesn't.
But deep breathing, or what we call diaphragmatic breathing. And the diaphragmatic, let me just reference that. It's a muscle that sits underneath your lungs, and basically as this thing is moving, it's going to help pull the lungs and open more breathing or air exchange to the body. But this is just so integrative to really helping the body and the mind to find balance. This is something that is done automatically. You don't typically have to think about it. And so we just kind of dismiss it. But there's a lot of studies on this that just show that as this gets out of sync, there's a lot of negative effects on your health. And so we want to talk about what the studies show that just doing some of this deep breathing how it can benefit you.
The studies show quite a plethora of things. The first being it reduces anxiety and depression, something that has been on the rise for the last few years, especially this last year.
You bet.
So just anything that can help there. Breathing, right? Lower cortisol levels, that's the stress hormone. As we notice, as we get shorter breaths and don't learn how to inhale deeply and work that diaphragm when we're breathing, we can increase our cortisol levels.
And when you bring cortisol down, you're gonna help with weight loss, or you're gonna stop putting as much weight on. So there's some benefits with weight just by trying to reduce those cortisol levels as well.
Yeah. Any breathe to lose weight? Oh yeah. Breathe out those pounds.
Who would have thought, right?
Yeah. Speaking of those cortisol levels, reduce emotional stress at work and job burnout. That's huge, especially as our jobs are kind of changing, going from work from home environments back into the office and vice versa. Reducing that anxiety and stress in workplaces is super beneficial. You regulate your emotions better as you deep breathe, decrease symptoms from post-traumatic stress disorders, also lengthen your attention span. So the students out there, the people working, moms taking care of their kids, everyone can use a little more focus. Diaphragmatic breathing helps with that.
You bet. You can lower blood pressure just by taking time to breathe and relax. There's lots of studies that show that. You can also see some benefits with just heart rate variability. This is the amount of time between the heartbeats. And what we know is that a lot of times as our health is getting impaired, this number starts to go down, and that's not a good thing for longevity or quality of life situations. So let's talk about how is deep breathing different from just regular breathing, because we're not just talking about paying attention to your breathing. We're actually doing something a little different here.
Yeah, with our patients here at Zeal, when they ask me or they're having some issues in certain things, I teach them how to do this. And the first thing I want them to notice is how they normally breathe. So when they're normally breathing, I ask them to take a big breath in and out. And that's what they do. And you notice that those shoulders rise, those traps contract. This is where a lot of people even hold their stress, and they're just making it worse by trying to breathe deeply that way. So what I have them do is hold their shoulders straight, relax their tummy, and I have them breathe in deep and push their tummy out, because what that's doing is it's drawing your breath in and down, which relaxes these muscles that get overworked and stressed, and it helps you get oxygen all the way through that lung field, so that lung can absorb all that oxygen, get you better rates to the brain, and give you all those benefits.
So there's a lot of benefits just by putting yourself in a state where you can do this. We typically will recommend 8 to 10 minutes of this. There's even studies that show this can help with cognitive decline, dementia, just having somebody sit and focus on breathing. We use a tool called HeartMath. It's a device that you can connect to a phone, and it just clips onto their earlobe and measures things like this so that they can really get their body and mind in sync with their breathing. And there's so many benefits to this for improving neurofunction. So there's a long list of things here. We've covered a bunch of things, and I hope this helps. Something as simple and boring as breathing can benefit your health. Remember to subscribe below and check out some of our other videos.